My name is Kemar White, Sergeant of Police 2135, attached to the Traffic Department of the Barbados Police Service. Now, today we are out here conducting some free tint testing, and I'm just here to ensure that the personnel who've been tasked with this little sensitization project, that they are getting everything in the right way. Now, in terms of how the testing is carried out, for this first phase, for the next 5 days, persons, they can come, get their tint checked to find out if they are compliant. Now, if their vehicle is not compliant, they'll be told what corrective measures need to be done. So this may be just removing the tint, or they can also go and get it retinted by a person of their own choice. So far for the morning, there have been a number of persons asking any recommendations, and we are not in the position to recommend any particular company. That should be your choice, and you should look for someone who's reputable, preferably someone who also has a tint meter to carry out tests, because there are some things that you must need to know, which is most factory glass, it already blocks out about 20% of the light coming in. So if you go and you put on, say you want to ask the person for 20%, you have to factor in the amount of light naturally being reflected out, because that may make the vehicle actually darker than the legal limits. So for the front and rear windshield, the law stipulates that it should be no less than 70% of visible light being transmitted through that glass. For the front passenger and the driver, it should be no less than 25% of light traveling through the glass. And then for all other windows beyond that point, no less than 20%. Now, what does those percentages mean? Now, the higher the number, it means the more light is being transmitted through the glass, and the lower the number, the less light. So there are some people today who found out that their tint was not compliant, and they have already stated they will go and get the matters rectified.
You said that this is phase 1.
Yes.
Of the sensitization process. What is phase 2?
No, phase 2, that will be come September 1st, the enforcement arm of the law. And this will be in the form of most likely a ticketing system, where a person will be issued the ticket and they will have a stipulated time to go and rectify the matter. Now, after the time has elapsed, each day the penalty then increases. So the ticket is a $500 penalty. So we advise persons to just get their vehicle compliant before the stipulated time of September 1st in terms of the enforcement.